Hello there, my name is Andrew Druckman and I'd like to welcome you to the channel because after all, the reason why you clicked on that link is because you will learn how to get repeat customers for your business. Well, guess what? You just came to the right place because that's exactly what we are going to be talking about today. Now, if you haven't done so already yet, consider subscribing to Traffic Magic because that is what we do. We talk about different tips and strategies to help you get more people to the front door of your business every single day. Because after all, if you have nobody at the front door of your business, you have no business because that's a bloodline to your business. And also something to keep in mind, I'm going to leave a link in the description down below that's going to give you more of an in-depth training on how to get more people to the front door of your business every single day. Now, without further ado, let's get into the action. So, the very first thing I do want to talk about before I share with you some of my tips and strategies to help you get in repeat customers, because let's just kind of put this in perspective for a second. Yes, you always are going to want customers to come to the front door of your business every single day. We all understand this, but why is it important to have repeat customers? And that's a great question, and I'm going to answer that one for you right now, because in the grand scheme of things, let's be honest, once you got that customer, and I really mean more so multiple customers, obviously, to the front door of your business, and they constantly keep buying from you, and they're loyal to you, and you've built trust, and you managed to build trust with them, and whatever that might very well look like, depending whatever the context of your business looks like, obviously, that's a great thing. You want customers to keep coming to the front door of your business, however, whether it being every day, every other week, or every month, etc. Just obviously it depends on whatever your business and what your business model is. Because in the grand scheme of things, not only have you managed to build trust with them, but at the same time, though, while you build trust with them, because apparently you've serviced them very well, or at least well enough that they're going to want to come by to the front door of your business every single day for whatever reason that it might very well be. And the truth of the matter is, they're the ones that are going to really help to keep your business afloat. Because while it is important to get customers to the front door of your business and get more customers to the front door of your business, I personally think it is just as important to try to keep those loyal customers coming, because it does keep your business afloat. And let's put this in perspective for a second. When you have customers that are constantly coming to the front door of your business and they're repeat customers, what's going to happen when they're sitting there talking about you with their friends, family, etc., and talk about it with other people in social events or whatever have you? They're going to bring you up. Oh, you want to do this? Oh, well, guess what? I know so-and-so, and they have a good business to help service you, this, that, and third, whatever the case might very well be. And that is a great way to get more people to the front door of your business, and we call this customer referrals. Think about this for a second. Imagine you have customers at the front door of your business that's constantly keep coming to the front door of your business every single day because you're doing such a great job of servicing them properly, because obviously you're solving their problems and fulfilling their needs because you understand what their pain points are, so much so that they brag about you to their friends, their family, cousins, mothers, etc., whatever the case might very well be, especially in different social events. And now they're taking the time to edifying you and how great your business is, because it builds credibility when other people talk highly about your business. And that's something I personally think that is very powerful, especially, and that also leads into what I like to call trust builders when it comes to leaving positive reviews. Now, obviously, if you service them properly, of course they're going to want to leave a positive review for you when you encourage them to leave a review for you. Because again, I like to think of customer referrals and reviews are trust builders, whether they're leaving positive reviews for you on whether Yelp, Google, etc., whatever the case might very well be. Those are a great way to get not only customers to the front door of your business, but also a great way to get repeat customers to the front door of your business. Now, the next thing is email marketing. Now, here's the thing with this when it comes to email marketing. I know there's a lot of people that kind of shy away from email marketing when it comes to getting people to the front door of their business and also keeping people to the front door of their business. Keep them coming in. I get it, but let me put this in a perspective for you for a second. Just like what I was saying before when it comes to customer referrals, right? Think about this for a second. Again, if you at some point got that customer to buy from you, whether your services, your product, or whatever it is that you're promoting, whatever the case might very well be, then in the grand scheme of things, it's okay then to go ahead and still send emails out to that customer that you took the time to get their email, and you're still adding value to them. Because in the grand scheme of things, as long as you're adding value, as long as you're giving free knowledge and making sure that the value of what you're giving and that content is very congruent with whatever it is that you're selling or promoting, whatever the case might very well be, then the truth of the matter is it's okay, because you always want to constantly keep adding value to other people. Adding value to people and giving them free information is a very powerful thing, because I've said this before in other videos when I talk about building know, like, and trust, because it does build know, like, and trust. But now it even builds more of a trust with them, because you're still giving them free knowledge in whatever it is that you are selling and or trying to promote, because obviously you're the go-to person to help solve their problem and fulfill their needs, and it helps to build integrity. Now, when it comes to email marketing, though, you got to keep something in mind, though. Obviously, you do not want to bombard them with sending emails every single day for like 6 months straight. You don't want to do that, because that can be a little too aggressive and turn people off. So what do? So when you set up your email marketing system, I would set it up, and there's not really a right or wrong way necessarily so much to do it, but it could be like 5 days on, 2 days off, 4 days on, 3 days off. But the grand scheme of things, you want to leave a little bit of space, whether 2 or 3 days off of them not getting emails, and then the first day will come about again, right? So let's break this down really quickly so that this way I can kind of explain this a little bit better. So you send an email out on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You send it out on those 4 days. So if that's the case, you send out an email swipe out on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, just for example. Then you have the days off where you don't send an email out would be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. See that? That's 7 days. 4 days on, 3 days off. 4 days on, 3 days off. And I really hope that makes sense. I know it sounds like a little bit of a silly example, but that's the best way now I put it. And honestly, I will always sit here and tell you that email marketing is a very powerful thing to have your own traffic source. That's why I think email marketing is a great tool to have for your business. Now, another way to be able to have repeating customers coming to the front door of your business constantly, like I said, every day or every other week, whatever the case might very well be, is being able to have some type of customer loyalty program. Now, here's the thing. In general, it's always a good idea to offer discounts or something for free or whatever the case may be. But honestly, look at Starbucks. Starbucks is probably one of the greatest examples I could seriously give you when it comes to have a loyalty program. Because personally, me, I'll be honest, I love Starbucks. So when I build up my points when it comes to Starbucks, I know I can get a free cup of coffee or whatever have you from Starbucks, I'm hyped. I like getting free stuff, whether it be free stuff, discounts, or whatever the case may be. I mean, we all like getting free stuff. I know I do. I mean, if you want another example, and this is also another one of my favorite examples, because I remember when I would, from my personal experience I'm sharing with you, to kind of give you a better idea, so this way you understand where I'm getting at with this, is that, say, another example, say when it comes to, like healthy foods, because one of the healthy foods I like to eat is salads. So I would go to this Mediterranean restaurant, and they have this loyalty program. If you buy 10 salads, whether it being a chicken salad, tuna salad, steak salad, etc., whatever, up to 10 salads, you get the 11th one free. That is awesome. And I get excited about that. And to be honest, if you keep giving people, and obviously you have to do what is congruent within your business, and obviously you have to be able to make a profit. So obviously you have to be able to use your own discernment when it comes to offering something for free or discounts or whatever the case may be. But I will always sit here and tell you, it's always a good idea to offer something for free some type of a discount, even if it's just like a 10% or 15% discount or something small for free. I'm telling you, the more free stuff that you are actually able to offer your customers, because I don't want you to break the bank and I don't want you to go out of business, but the more free stuff that you are able to give your customers, to give the people that come to the front door of your business, will more than likely constantly keep coming to the front door of your business, and they will be repeat customers. Now, that's going to be the end of this video. If you felt like you got some value out of this, please feel free to give this a thumbs up. Maybe share this with someone that wants to learn how to get more repeat customers, because they more than likely will probably get value out of this video. And I also want to know what it is that you got to say. So feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. And as always, just remember, I'm going to leave a link in the description down below that's going to give you more of an in-depth training on how to get more people to the front door of your business every single day. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.